for this year. So in the I think Middlesbrough, his 20th to 18th. Middlesbrough, I think they have a strong team with Valdez and the Grado, but still, I don't think they'll stay up. This is a bit of a weird Premier League predictions from me. So yeah, at 19th, I'm saying Crystal Palace, because I think they haven't won a game in the last. They've only won once in the last 21 games, and that's not going to keep them up. And I think Benteke is an amazing signing for a club like Palace, but still, I don't see Palace surviving after selling players like Dwight Gale, who's been their top goal scorer for the last 3 seasons. And I think Mandanda's a good addition to goalkeeper, but still, we haven't seen him play for them yet. So I'm putting Palace 19th. Benteke hit the ground running and Mandanda starts playing in goal and he plays well. I'm going to say Palace will stay, but one win in 21 games isn't good enough. At 18th, I put West Brom. They're not known for getting relegated, but under Tony Pulis, but they just like Palace. They just don't win enough games. So I'm putting them 18th. I think they'll just edge it, getting relegated. In 17th, they were hovering over it all last year. They survived luckily. I think Sunderland. I think they do have what it takes with Defoe, but still, with David Moyes, it will take him a while to get the role in. I think Moyes will be a great manager for them, but it will take another season. With Januzaj, it's a great signing. He will bring a whole nother level to Sunderland. So I'm putting them 17th, so they're safe. In 16th, I'm putting Burnley. I don't think they'll get relegated, and I think they'll do quite well this season, finishing 16th. I think they'll be happy where they finish for them. And yeah. So in 15th, I put Watford. I think with Watford, with Amrabat and Deeney and Ighalo, I think them 3 are amazing players. The whole team with Mario Suarez, Gomez in goal, they're a good team. And I think 15th will be quite good for them. In 14th, Hull. I put Hull. They've won 2 back-to-back games without a proper manager, and they've only played with 12 players. I think 6 points from 2 games. I think that's already staying up form. That's already nearly 1/4 of the way. So I'm going to stick Hull City in 14th. And 13th is a bit of an odd one. I would have put Bournemouth behind Swansea, but yeah, so I put Swansea 13th and Bournemouth 12th. Reasoning, I think Eddie Howe's a better manager than the Swansea manager, and I think Eddie Howe will keep them up, and they will do it better than they did last season. So without Matt Ritchie as well, but last season they were missing Callum Wilson all season, their top goal scorer nearly, because he did score 5 goals so early on in the season and then he got injured, and that's a massive blow to Bournemouth. And I think with him fit, if they keep him fit all season, I think he's a goal scoring player and he will get 13-14. So I'm going to put them 12th. And Swansea with Llorente, I think he will be a good signing, but I think he will die down. He won't get as many goals as Wilson, So I'm putting them 13th. In 11th, I'm putting Southampton. They've once again just sold too many good players. Sold Pella. And I think if they keep selling players, I think it's going to be a worry for them, because I think they need to stop selling their best players. And they don't buy in enough good players to, because if they lose Tadic, I think it could be even behind Swansea and Bournemouth. But in 10th, I put Stoke. I think they'll finish above Southampton, but I think Stoke won't have the season they had last year. I think Arnautovic will play good, but not as good as he played last year. I think Shaqiri will have a good season, but overall, yeah. In 9th to 7th, I put West Ham. Like the 9th, I think Lanzini's injured right now for them, and that'll be a blow for a couple of games. And yeah, and Paya, he's not fully fit, and he came back quite late from the Euros because he got to the final, and I don't think he will have the course of season he had last year. I think he had a good season, and he will have an alright season, but not the same. So in 8th, I put Everton. Everton with Ronald Koeman. I think it will be a good season for Everton, better than they had last year. They should finish near there. I think it'll be tight between 11th to 8th, only like 10 points in the positions. So in 7th, I don't think Leicester will have the same year last year, because I think it was way too good for Leicester. No Leicester fan really expected to finish first, to be fair. And with Champions League football, that's new to a lot of their team, and I think it will tire them out, and they don't have enough resources. And with Kante sold already, it's shown against Hull and Arsenal how big of a player Kante was to Leicester. And I think they did play well against Arsenal, but I still don't think they'll get 6th. So in 6th, I think Arsenal will be there. I think many people disagree. Arsene Wenger knows how to get Champions League football, but this is the year he won't. Other teams around him has strengthened. Like, he only brought in Xhaka. Xhaka's a good player, but still not the player a club like Arsenal needs, because they need to bring in some attacking threats. They have no out-and-out striker. We're playing Sanchez up top right now, and with rumours around so going back to Madrid. If he does, it will be a massive blow to Arsenal. So in 5th, I put Liverpool. Liverpool was going to be in my top 4, but for consistency, they don't keep up wins all the time, as it proved yesterday. They done all that hard work against Arsenal, and to go lose against Burnley in 2-0, they dominated all game. Need to be more clinical against the worst teams. They bring the A game against good teams, then don't play well against like smaller clubs. So I'm putting Liverpool 5th. In 4th place, I think, because I left them out from there, and I don't think they'll finish any higher this season, I think Spurs will finish 4th. I think with a new signing, that'll get rid of a lot of pressure of Harry Kane to score goals. I think Harry Kane had a lot of pressure and he dealt with it last season, but in the Euros, as you see he didn't deal with the pressure he had. So I'm going to put Spurs 4th. In 3rd place, with Conte as their new manager and signing Kante, I think it'll be a good year for Chelsea. I think 13th was or 12th or 11th was a bad season last year for Chelsea, and I don't think they'll finish there. I think they'll get into the top 4 and finish above Spurs. So into the last 2 positions in the league, Man United and Man City. Of course, we've proved it already this season that they can win games, but difference is so Man City will edge United, and I have good points why they will. So in second, Man United, they've brought in Pogba, Zlatan, they will do really well. But once again, their midfield is amazing with Mkhitaryan, Pogba and Zlatan up top. But defensive-wise, I don't think they're still strong enough compared to the way the City defend. He will win a lot of games for Man United by himself again this season with Zlatan. Pogba, if he does get injured anytime through the season, I think, it's going to be a big miss for Pogba or Ibra. Ibra's getting old. He's had an amazing start to the season, but I don't think he'll keep it up. I think he'll drop a bit in the middle of the season, and I think he'll pick it up near the end of the season. So in first place, I put Man City. Not being biased, but I think Man City will beat Man United in this league because I think Pep is a better manager than Mourinho. I think with the signing City made and Man United's made, I think Natilo's proven to be a world-class player, scoring like not every game he played, but nearly, with 2 goals against Stoke and a goal in the Champions League. So I think he will be a good player. We still have Gundogan and Sané to come back into our team, and if we do not sign Bravo, I think Willy Calabera will be dropped for Hart, and Hart will be a massive improvement already. Stones will match his first game in the league for Man City. Looks like he's been playing for City for three years, and I think Sterling looks a whole different player to how he was last season, and Guerrero. He scored 6 goals already this season in 3 games, and I think he will play amazing all season long. So I think Man City first and United second. So that's my Premier League predictions. Please like, subscribe. Peace.